So just want to do a quick trade recap from the Dow's trading last night. So that was the 18th of February 2020. A few great trades. I feel like hard work yesterday, to be honest with you. Took a while to get the first trades out of the blocks. Actually, a lot of chopping and changing around the open as well. A few opportunities there, but bang on 230. Really not a great time to be in it. You get that bit of chopping there, chop back at the end. Happens quite a lot. So best to let that market just settle down for a few minutes and look for opportunities, maybe 7 or 8, 10 minutes after the open there off those 2-minute charts. And, really, it's a bit later on when we started to get the markets really rotating, really moving, starting from the big sell off, really starting at about 20 past 3. And we had an opportunity here at, 8 minutes past. So the close of that bar, the open of the 10 minutes past 4 bar on the Dow 30. Really nice trade, riding the market really down. So what we're doing, remember we're trading the 2-minute charts here, and what we're looking at doing is riding the momentum of the markets. We've seen a big movement down, and we're looking to resume that next wave down there, basically riding out those longer term trends. And when we talk about longer term trends, when it comes to the dynamic trader strategy, it's the color of this line that's in the middle. When it's orange, that's down. When it's blue, it's up. So we're going to be looking mostly, we do trade against it sometimes, but mostly to trade in line with that trend direction. There was the sell on the open of that bar, and a really nice move. And remember, try and keep a load of consistency in these videos here. When we talk about exits, there are discretionary exits you can do as you become more experienced as a trader. Otherwise, we'll be looking for a standard sort of 30-point target, or you can look to use these arrows to trail it down. So as the market starts to move in your favor, then you can use the arrows there. So we tend to look at two different alternatives for these videos there. So did it hit 30 points? Well, on the open of the bar, that's at what, 29213. So we're looking for 291, testing my maths here, 813, and the market of course gets down there relatively quickly in around sort of 6 to 8 minutes. We're hitting that 30-point number there. Now in terms of 30 points, that's going to be what, 2, 3, 4% potentially on that profit, depending on your stake sizing. The market does go further and eventually knocking us out on the arrow there for a really nice profit actually as it goes of around 47 points. So those that are able to stay in the trades longer prefer going for those bigger profits on certain opportunities. That was a 47-point profit there. Moving through, we then had to wait a little while till about about 20 minutes of just sitting on our hands really, and then we get the next buy as the market then starts to lift back up again. We then get a break up. Moving back in line with the new uptrend, so it's going to be quite nimble on the trends there on the close of this candlestick here. And that's a buy at 29156, and the market moving on what am I talking about? 29168, market moving on, pausing for thought for a few minutes there, but then suddenly then breaking out, going on nicely. In fact, getting just chopped out. Look at the arrow there, the stop arrow chasing us, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The more it pauses sideways, the more it's going to chase up, just covering the profits as we go through. Small profit of around 10 points on that one. But hey, 10 points is more than we had before the start of the trade. So that was still a nice profit. And remember, doing that at, let's say, £5 a point, it's 50 quid, £100, £10 a point. That's obviously £100. It seems to take me a while to work that out. And then moving on until we got to 640, and we started to have another opportunity or two breaking down here. Got chopped on this one, really annoying. As we got into an opportunity on the 640 bar, getting chopped out here for a very small loss of around 6 points. But again, the trail there sort of helping us get out of that trade a bit earlier before then entering the buy at around 20 past 7. And what you generally find when trading the Dow, it tends to move in sort of sessions. You get the open volatility around then you get the US lunchtime, tends to slow down a little bit there, less volatility, slower moves, that sort of thing. And that's fine to trade over those times, but you just got to go for smaller targets. That's really all it is. And then as you move to around 20 past, quarter past 7, half past 7, that's when it starts to have a bit more movement as you move into the close. That's when you tend to get more volatility, and is exactly the same here. 720, that's when the market really started to rocket higher, and this was a great profitable trading opportunity for us. Again, those 30-point winners, if you're going for the 30 points, remember, so you've got the entry at 29198 on the open of this bar, 30 points done very quickly within 2, 4, 6 minutes, hitting that profit target of 30 points. Really, really fast for the profit there. Eventually getting out of the arrow there, probably 20 minutes later or so. 20 minutes later, that made a difference of 18 points. That's maybe 1 or 2% for your trading accounts. That's well worth holding on for those points if you can, if once you've got the psychology to do so. So a nice profit there. And then the final trade, really 20 past 8. Let me just bring that in. Was here, 22 minutes past 8, and chopped around a little bit there. It's a little bit frustrating. A very small profit, around 4 points, only to see the market then move on down. It's quite irritating actually as it goes. But still, it was still 4 points, so relatively flat. But overall on the day, 68 to 100 points there. So really nice profitable day. Seemed harder work than that, but certainly a nice profitable trading day for dynamic traders. And if you'd like to know more about this, please pop your comments in the YouTube box at the bottom there. And remember, you can subscribe, you can ask for further notifications by hitting the alarm bell, and keep involved, guys. And if you'd like to talk about other types of markets, then again, get involved in the comments below this video and make those requests. And have a great day's trading, everybody.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.